So, it's Team Kuribrohs here with Lorenzo Roma, and what did you do here this weekend?
I finished top 16 at UK Nets.
Sure, cool. Do you want to get into the list?
So first off, I played some sick hand traps in Roll and Lockbird and Ash. Nothing to say about those, to be honest. And I played these gay Trickstar cards, and I hate myself. And I played this fair card, which is fucking stupid. This card, which only gets a stupid card. This was fine. It's a good card. Sometimes you can like use it defensively if you went Sayuya and shit. It's good. I really regret this. Don't play this. Just don't. It's awful. Correct. Free scapegoats. That's stupid. This is incorrect. Shoutouts to Tom Payne. I'm really sorry. This was pretty good because I just figured out like the problem I see in this deck is what people trying to do is make it a combo deck, which just isn't. Like Trickstar doesn't harmonize at all with like combo decks, so you need actual like disruptions, because the issue with like rogue decks and especially at Nats is like if you go first, you have like nothing that really stops your opponent in like these Mech Knights and Sky Striker Phantom Blaster build. So I just thought like I'll main the Shared Ride for the, because I expected a lot of mirrors. It was good, mostly I played like 3 Altar guys where it was awful, but apart from that it's a really good card, and especially if you have like a really weak hand and it resolves, it gives you the time to set up and also stop their turn most of the times. Then standard obviously field spells, 2 reincarnations. This was fine by the way, and like I don't know about Licorice, I have to test out if the third is needed. Sometimes you can do like the ignorant, just summon 3 Licorice if you have like the absolute Trickstar hands. I had those a lot and I missed the third Licorice there, because then you can just actually like win still with those. But I guess like this is fine definitely. I never needed 3. And then 3 Mind Crush, kind of the same reason as Shared Ride. While this wasn't as amazing as Shared Ride in like being a singular card, this is overall always a good card in any matchup. You will always use it. You get free information, but it's in the end it's just a 1-for-1, so it's not like winning you any game, but it's like on top of it. So then moving to the side, I'll play Freeze Sphere mode because Goki is an awful matchup for this deck, and instead of like playing Kaijus, which are fine against Goki, I just want to play this to just cover everything, like some decks, summoning Gamma Seal, some shit like that. Just wanted to be safe. Then I played 3 Mind Control for Pure, which I only played 1 and I didn't even side it in. It's like, I don't know why I played this, to be honest. Like Pure is free anyway with Trickstar Sky Striker, so I'll see what I replace these for. Then I played 3 Twins, also for Pure, back row decks, Rogue. I wouldn't side it in the Trickstar mirror because most stuff they have is chainable anyway. A cool thing you can do, which I did a lot, is actually just like search something, keep this, then they Mind Crush it and you just discard what they Mind Crush. That just blows them out. Then I played 3 Impermanents, also just pretty generic. I felt like because I mained all the generic side cards, kinda, there's nothing much to side, so I just wanted something for like Rogue. Sided in against Goki as well. Going first against certain decks you also can just have it as like a monster negator, and against Floodgates you can also use it, which like, you lose to Floodgates, so you just have to side in like Twins, this, and this, which as everyone else, I have to tell you, is awful, and I don't know why. I just don't know why. It never came up. I resolved it like twice when it was shit. I should just sell it so I won't play it again. Then for the extra deck, I played 2 Kagari, Shizuko, standard, 2 Link Spiders, also pretty standard. The Nightmares, I never made Goblin actually. The other ones I made quite a lot, especially this is like, because it's the easiest to make. Like it removes like everything, while this has restrictions on monsters, and summoning back Licorice when I have Reincarnation and Grave is relevant. And overall, of course, these are like your go-to Scapegoat cards, and draw, and like Scapegoat giving you actual cards now. Space Insulator, nothing spectacular, just like a bridge link monster. And Trisbania, I didn't make it as much as I thought I would, but you definitely have to play it. It's like relevant, the burn is pretty relevant, but also like, as I said, Trickstar sets a lot of cards, but none of them can stop this actually, so just go for it and like mostly skip your turn if they have like Scapegoats, Shared Ride and shit, but like you didn't play into it, and that's still fine in the end. You just have to skip that turn anyway. Then over Borrowload, I decided to play this because I thought it was easier to make. It's like Hornet Drones and any monster makes this. And also against Goki, when I have like the weaker Nightmare boards, you need to out the Mermaids or the Phoenix before you go into the battle phase, so you can just kill the rest with like your regular monsters. And generically, it's always good. So like you can send Reincarnation to play on. Sometimes you can even send like your third spell for engage. So, and obviously, if you make this, you can then go into like one of your Link Freeze Force, which is mostly this. This was insane. I made like every game. I think this is literally the best card in the extra deck. It turns any engine card into a Raigeki, and like late game often you like stocked up on Hornets you don't need anyway, and this just makes them good cards. Firewall for the OTK. I actually made Phoenix Firewall more often than I should, and I actually used this effect as a disruption. The Firewall OTK with Lilybell, I think I did it like twice, just shouldn't come up and people don't play into it. In the mirror there's like no monsters where the attack points match, so, like they have Licorice on board so you can't crash your Licorice anyway, or they have like Shizuku with way too many spells. And finally Sayuya, I made it a bit, going first I never made it, but mid game with Scapegoats, if they like stop you right through it, so if you have like Phoenix Link Spiders and stuff, you just do it, and most of the time you hope to draw into engage or defensive cards, so it was quite good. And the body is also relevant. And then some sick tokens. Shout out to Jawad who hosted me this weekend. My favorite UK person. I'm sorry everyone else. Finally, shoutouts. Firstly, I have to shout out Max Fröbel and Trita Nguyen because they shouted me out in their deck profiles and I'm forced to do this. Then shoutouts to the Round Table, our Facebook group with loads of insane players, JY Sharif, from America, Cody Angelov. They're nice guys, we meme a lot, and I don't know why this group exists, to be honest. We never talk about Yu-Gi-Oh! And of course, shoutouts to Complexity Card Gaming, sponsors, my team. We're still not done, we're still the best team in the world, and we will show you at Euros the upcoming season, and we will smash it.
Okay, cool. Thank you very much, Lorenzo. This is Team Kuribrohs signing off.